Hi, welcome to another video about Audi A2 project Youngtimer. In this video I will not be doing any servicing items or anything, but I will repair a broken plastic undertray because one of the previous service people or somebody broke it. So it is broken. I will show it to you. First, of course, you need to remove it from the bottom. I will link a video in the video description and also above. You can check how to remove the plastic undertray. And now let me show you the broken part. So here is the plastic undertray. It's already removed, and here you can see that this part here, it is broken, as you can see. Yeah, it is broken. Also, there is one part missing, but when I was removing it was still holding on, just barely. So I have it here, and I will of course try to put it in here. And how will I do this? I will do this by using my plastic welding tool, and let's go to work. Let me first show you what I will use for this. This is this plastic welding tool. It's basically a soldering iron with this end, especially made for plastic welding. Probably I could use also this normal welding end, but it is much harder with this to press too much and go through the melted plastic. So I bought this especially for this, and it should make it much easier, and also the optical point of the end result should be better. So this is basically this. Then I will use also this stainless steel mesh. This I will put inside the plastic. I will weld it inside so that it will hold. It will not break again. So this will make the plastic much harder, and it will prevent from breaking again at that point. I will use these scissors for cutting this, and then here are also some welding rods, plastic welding rods, but I don't think that I will be needing them today. Okay, let's start now with welding. So first I will just put everything this together so that there is no, you see that there is no space in between this. So I need to put it like this, and this one goes here. Okay, it will be welded like this. Okay, I will finalize that later. So but I will start with trying to weld this plastic part in here that it is missing. So it needs to go like this. Okay, and I need to put this over like this. Okay, so here now I have this, and first I will just do a small weld so that it will keep, that it will the plastic will stay here. Let me just do it like here. Okay, so now I will just try to weld first a little bit this so that it will stay together. See, it's already melting. Okay, so that this part of the plastic will stay together. So I'm just melting over a little bit. This will not be the structure, but just so that for now it holds together. Okay, so this was it. So this is now slightly melted, but this would not hold together. So now I will try. Let me just put this here. Of course, you need to understand that the melting, that the welding tool is very hot, so don't put your hands on the warm parts, because it will burn your skin. Okay, so I will leave for this last part for now as it is, and I will try to put this smaller part as best as I can together with this one. Okay, So this is, I think it's almost perfect. So now I'll just weld it a little bit. I'll just okay, let me put it back on. Okay, like this. Again, okay, and I will just weld it here and be very careful, try not to burn myself. Okay, so this is one, and the second one, this should a little bit hold now, and I will do the third one here. Okay, of course, and this is plastic, and definitely this is not held. It is good that you do this in some well ventilated place. Okay, so this is now just for so this is now welded, so just that it stays on. And now I will I will create a small, I will use this stainless steel mesh, and I will create a small just with the scissors I will cut it so that I will put it here. So this should then be a structural thing, and the plastic should not break anymore. And of course also here it will need to be put in. So but this, I think it will be done together with this one. So for now I will do just this, and let me measure it a little bit. Okay, of course use some scissors that are not intended for further use, because this is definitely not good for the scissors. Okay, let's see if this will be enough. Yeah, I think that this should be okay. So I will just, okay, I will even cut it a little bit more. That's it, and this is it. So let's see how it holds now. Yeah, this should be okay. And now I will start at the bottom, or maybe at the top. Let's see. So what do? You just press this welding tool and leave it so that it makes this stainless steel mesh hot, and this will transfer the heat to the plastic, and the plastic will melt, and the stainless steel mesh should go inside the plastic. Let's see how it's working. Yeah, this slowly. Okay. It's melting. Okay, let's leave it like this for now. I don't want to melt it too much. And now I will do the same. Okay, just like this. Do the same here at the bottom part. Okay, let's leave it a little bit so that it cools down. In the meantime, I will just melt also this part of the breaking point here, so that it will weld together. I will not put a structural stainless steel here because I don't think it's needed. This part will hold it, so I will just do it like this. So that this part is also welded. Okay. Now I will push this a little bit more inside. You see the plastic is melting. Don't push it too much because it can go through. So that would not be a good idea. Okay, so now I will start with welding this other part, the larger one. Let me just put this here. It needs to go like this. Okay. Okay, it's quite okay together. So I will just do a little bit more of this here so that it will hold. Like this, so that the smaller part will not go out. See, it's nicely welded together. I will reinforce it later with this mesh. Okay, so this should be okay for now. And now let's start by welding. Here is a small hole because a small plastic part is missing, but yeah, what can we do? Maybe I will just use then that plastic rod and weld inside some plastic. Okay, so now I will do a few welds here so that it will stay together, just like this. And also here, it will be easier like this. Okay, here, and of course also down below with this smaller part. That's it. So here I will need another piece of this stainless steel mesh. I will just do it like this. Okay, some similar size. Put it here. Okay, so now let me weld it a little bit. Into the plastic. That's it. You just do on one part and then you go to the other part, so that it you wait a little bit to cool it down, then you go to other part. Okay, let's do it now on this part. I need to wait a little bit. Like this. Okay, now let's wait a little bit so that it cools down, and in the between I can work on this one. See, it's melting. And I'm just pushing it in, but don't push it too much so that it does not go through the plastic. Just take my scissors and I will push this inside, that it will stay down when I remove the welding rod. Okay, like this. Okay, much better. So now I will just weld also this exterior part of this weld. Just pushing in the plastic so that it melts, and I will use, I think, the scissors again, just to push this part in so that it stays in. Okay, that's great. Let's see. Yeah, it's already better. Of course, I will need to push this everything more in. Let me just check from the outer side. It's okay. It's not visible that it was welded, so this is great. Only the crack is visible. So now let's go. I will do this in this interior part again. So I think that this should be okay. Maybe I will use a little bit of that plastic rod, black one, and add some more plastic. Let's see if it will bond, because there are different plastic types. So let me just check here if it will bond. Okay, I'm just putting heat on it so that it melts, and let's see what will happen. Is it bonding with this one? Yeah, it is. So great. So I will just add some plastic material here so that it bonds better with the plastic and that it holds together. I don't want to push too much into this plastic from the engine under tray, so that I keep it from the exterior point not visible. Let's see, like this. Okay, so you see now here is this plastic on, and it should keep it should make a better seal. It should hold better. Anyway, I would say that this plastic seal should be now okay, and since it is reinforced with the stainless steel mesh, it should prevent this plastic to break again here on this part. So now I will do the same. I don't think if I will be putting some mesh here, because this is not a structural part, because this and this will hold it. So I will just or maybe I will be, no, I'll not. I'll just put some additional plastic here so that it will weld it together, and we'll see how it will hold. So I've decided that I will put this mesh also here below, so that I just reinforce a little bit this part. If I'm doing, let's do it as best as possible. So I'll do also this one here. So let us weld this part first in. Okay. Plastic has already melted a little bit. Okay, so I just want to reinforce everything so that it stays, it will not go out. Yeah. Okay. That's good. And now I will just put one more over complete this part here, just to make sure, since I'm already working on it, so that it will really be done. So one is here, one is here, one is here below, and now I'll just put both through this one, because this part was out, so that it will keep it structurally prevent it from falling down. So here is this part, so I will just do it like this from here to here and here, and this should keep this structure part, this part that was broken off, to fall off. So I think that somewhere around here it should be enough, so I'll just cut this off. That's it. Let us see now. Okay, yeah, well, we start here and then just do it like this. Okay, it's, as you can see, it is very fixed, but I will still put some more plastic here on this part, and also here a little bit more, so that it will really bond nicely. Well, I think that this should do it. Let us check. You see, I'm quite pushing it and it does not break. So I think that this is good. It should be working fine. You see, everything here is moving, but this is now fixed because it is reinforced with the iron mesh and stainless steel mesh, not iron, stainless steel mesh. And so this is it. Now we can take a look how does it look from the other side. Let me just show you. Take this off. So how does it look now? Let's see from this side. This is how it looks from the side that it is welded, it was welded. And now if we go to the other side, this is how it looks from the outside side. Yeah, it is seen here are seen some cracks, but I will not be welding them from this side because I don't think it is needed. And I think that it should be okay also like this without any problem. As you can see, it is, when I'm moving it, it is fixed as it should be. So it is not breaking and anything. And also this part here, it's welded from the inner side. I could weld a little bit here so that it would look a little bit better, but this is in the under tray, so it does not it's not so important. And that's it. The engine plastic under tray is welded, and as you can see, there is no sign of breakage or anything because it was reinforced with the stainless steel mesh. So this should keep it from breaking again, at least on this point. So now everything that I need to do is just to install it back, to put it back on the car, and that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope that this video was educational, so that you can use this for your own working, and drive safe and smile when you drive, because driving is fun. Bye.